Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome to Snowrunner. Welcome back to Snowrunner. If you've watched any previous videos, haven't done a lot. I'm not doing every mission. This game is huge. Huge, I tell you. Huge. So, I mean, it's just massive. One thing, I came home from work today, and my PS4 controller is not charged, so I am trying to figure out how to play the game purely by keyboard, which is a whole new thing. So don't even know any of the controls for sure. So just trying to figure all this stuff out. But I was playing the Michigan map. That's the first map that typically you play. And there are 4 regions in Michigan. I had finished the first, started the second, and it's a lot the same. And honestly, I knew this would happen. I started to lose interest a little bit. It's a lot the same. So, which is, I shouldn't complain. There's so much content. But you do want things to be different, I believe. So, with me driving this great Asov, however you pronounce it, Russian vehicle, it's just so cool. But I've been driving it stock because the upgrades are all in Russia, because the truck was purchased in Russia. So I just thought, hey, maybe it's time to take a break from America and bounce over to Russia and get some upgrades. So, of course, what happens, it turns out that the upgrades are not on the first map. So I have almost opened up all of Tamir, Russia. I've got one more watchtower to get to open up the southwest corner. And then, it's more of the same. It's missions. It's very similar. Hauling and pulling and towing and lots of back and forth missions. But I thought what I wanted to do is get the upgrades. And so, almost impossible without Google or YouTube to find out this stuff. I mean, you would have to do everything yourself and go for 100% completion to discover all these things. So I noticed that once you hit a watchtower and you open up an area, it opens up all of the tasks and missions, contracts they're called, but also opens up upgrades. Now I think gone to the 2 upgrades that I found, and of course what they said was not for your vehicle. Awesome. So I had to look up where the upgrades for my Asov 64-131 truck are, and of course one of them is in the quarry. I believe I wrote this down last night. Yeah, one's in the quarry. One is in Zimazgorsk. And guess what? One's back in Wisconsin. Grainswoods River, Wisconsin. And one is in Alaska. So the whole time, there were some upgrades in... Only 2 of them are in Russia. Now, I don't think you can upgrade all of them. I looked at the description of the upgrades, and 2 of them are engines and 2 of them are gearboxes. And so I think you can only choose 2 of those anyway. So I think I could get all the upgrades I need here in Russia, but they're in 2 different areas. And the first one is the quarry, and the second one, I have to go through the quarry to get to the Zimnogorsk to get of course, what did I do? I drove all the way to the quarry. Yes, I'm going to go to the quarry. And then it said blocked. Like, nope, you can't do it. So then I'm like, well, what? Now, I don't want to just do everything. I'm not going for 100% completion at this point. Not yet. I just don't have the patience. Just so much. So I looked up what I had to do. And, of course, what it said was... I have to do geological exploration and looking beyond the horizon. So when I clicked on looking beyond the horizon, which is hauling a bunch of stuff, it says locked because you have to complete the geological exploration. Okay, so then I go to geological exploration, and it says you have to have a seismic vibrator module installed to your truck, and then you have to go search and scan 3 different areas of this. It doesn't say this map, but it is this map. I looked it up. So I recovered my vehicle back at the garage, and I am now driving with the seismic vibrator module, and I could definitely just go search by these up here in the upper right corner. It says I'm 0.59 miles from the north point. I mean, so you drive until you get closer and closer and closer until it says 0, until your location is right on, and then you do some kind of seismic scan for this company. So I just happened to watch a YouTube video that showed that one of them is right in around this area, so I have GPS mapped that out, and one is down here south of Falling Bricks, I think, in this area. Not sure exactly. And the other one is, sadly, in this dark area that I have not yet exposed. So everything is just a process, and so what I'm going to do now is drive. If I can figure out how to drive with the keyboard, just different, but drive to this first location and run the first scan. So that's our goal today. So what I've noticed about Russia, a lot of the bridges are concrete. These little crossings like this, they put concrete slabs down, which is not a bad idea. But the terrain is not that much different here than it was in Michigan. Mountains and trees and roads. So I'm excited. I think it's worth getting the upgrades. This vehicle is amazing, and I can only imagine with a better engine and better gearbox, that just might get even better. I'll be so disappointed if it's not. All this for naught. So following GPS, and if you take your time to set up GPS, these points, it really is nice. If you do it correctly, you want to put your GPS marks every time there's a change of direction, so that when I come up and hit this blue mark, it's right at this intersection here. And then you'll notice on the right side it says the next point is 0.15 miles away up this road, and you can just follow the spots step by step all the way up. And then I don't know, I'm going to have to deploy these seismic sensors somehow into the ground. Oh, come on now. Like, I don't even know how to shift into low with a keyboard. So, been using my controller for a long time, and I'm thinking maybe the either my computer was off all day or lost power and the controller died, or the battery in the PS4 controller has gone kaput. Done. I don't know how to change my view without my controller, so I'm having kind of a hard time looking up and over. I like to be a little bit above the truck instead of so far behind it, but it's okay, it's doable. But like right here, you can barely see there's a bridge coming up with this view. You just have to be a little careful. I've taken this truck places I should not have taken this truck. So, but it does great. Did not shoot a video of the cliffs. Hopefully I don't go right. Oh, I do go right here. There are some nasty cliffs that I had to... Really should have been in a little scout, but I'm not sure the scout would have done it. But to get to a watchtower, it was literally on a cliff side, and I took this beast of a truck. Somehow got it up there. So looking at the numbers in the upper right corner, you can see that some of them are getting further away, as they should, because, oh, come on, getting further from the south and the west locations. See, I can't even see around to see where the rocks are. I'll have to... Oh, there's big rocks there. There are some rocks that will stop you, and some trees that will stop you, so sometimes you want to avoid... A lot of times you want to avoid those things. Okay, so to the left. So back to what I was saying. The numbers in the upper right corner, geological exploration, basically showing me getting closer to the north point. Pretty close, 0.16. I can almost just go off of that. And it needs to say 00. So I am exactly where the company expects me to be before I run the scan. And it would be nice if it was right on the road or off the road, but I'm guessing it probably won't be. I like this. I have not done this type of mission before, so finally something just... Oh, okay, getting kind of a beeping noise telling me I'm close. That's cool. So I like that this is a different... Finally something different. 0.6. Now I... just guessed at my final point down there, but it is still getting closer and not getting further. So I assume I just go until it says 0. And maybe I will get lucky. It'll be right. I mean, if I nailed it in my GPS just by... No. It's close, though. Like, really close. Now, if it goes up, I'm going the wrong way. Which it could easily... Yep, it is. Excuse me. So, went to 0.04. So, we need to go until it says 0.02. Excuse me. Okay, 0.04. So, I'm going to head this direction. I mean, there's only so many direct... Oh, 0.02. Only so many directions you can go. Looks like a creek crossing right there. Oh, bing, 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 bing. And the noise changed. I'm going to hit my brake. Now, how do I deploy... I don't know. There we go. That's probably something there. Wait. Start. Don't recover. No. I do not see... Let's see. No, it's not going to be this. It's going to be function. How do I... Oh, V. V for function. No, that's what I was using. That's damage. Well, having not used the keyboard before, M is map, so it's not that. All you can do is press buttons. That's the horn. That's the start truck, S. I didn't know any of this. All I can do is get lucky here. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I know one is view. Maybe it's one of the number keys. No. Boy, I missed my controller. Those are all the F keys. Oh, F keys. So, let's see. That was F4. Nothing. 5, 6, 7. No. Okay. I mean, it could be shift something. Wow, that's a pain. So, how do I deploy on the PS controller? Certain button. It was up arrow. Up arrow, which should be what on the keyboard? Remove cargo. I don't have cargo, but what if I removed it? I don't know. Escape, exit. So I apologize. I have no idea what I'm doing. I need to deploy. I don't want to do any of these things. Huh. Okay. Nothing. No. Don't want to do winch. No winch. That's... well... not sure what that is. Well, here I am in my location and unable to do anything with it. So, so we will look up keyboard controls, Snowrunner. See what it says here. V opens the function menu. C operates the crane and interacts with cargo stations. 5 deploys crane supports. Okay. Okay. That looks like it. So I'm guessing 5 or what? 5 or C. It's either 5 or C. Let's try C first. No. Let's try 5. No. Maybe you have to have functions open first and then 5. No. Or C. Oh, wait. Right there. I did something. Now it says 7. Start seismic vibration. Okay. I'm not sure how I did that, but... so, alright. So it's running... okay. It's running a test. So it was something like... make sure you have function open. And then... 5, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to get lucky again, I guess. But it was... have functions open... I don't know. Anyway, hey, so that was the first of 3, and come back and join me when I finish this thing up, and we'll see where we go from there. But for this time, for this episode, Mr. Johns is out.